Yes. And sometimes it publishes even when it says it doesn't. So if I'm just talking, that's why. Okay. Publish. I don't know why it keeps looking like that. Okay. Hi, y'all. How are y'all doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, so we're going to be doing this vintage sign and ribbon set. I love this one. It has this really pretty green, and then it has cream and white, and it has pink and then dusty rose in it. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. And it was inspired by this ribbon. Can you see it? See how pretty that is? So that's what I made it to look like. Okay. So, organize myself here. All right. Oh, and y'all can see Bella. She's in her big pile. Where you going? Oh, did Mercedes come out? She is always looking for the cat. She is always wondering if Mr. Muffins is going to come out to play. Which he's not, but she's still hopeful. All right, so I have a tan beige frame. And then these are my 2 mesh. Okay. So this is, they call it blush. It's basically like a dusty pink. It kind of looks peachy, but it is like a dusty pink. And then I have white with the snow detail in it. So those are our 2 mesh. I cut them at 35 inches. We are going to do woodland ruffle, but I think we're going to do a little bit more ruffle than curl today. So, because I really want to see more of the ruffle, but I still like the little curl. All right. Then our other ribbons, I started with a cream and I switched to a white because I didn't like the way the cream looked. So, and then I have that really pretty green that's in the sign, but I only have a little bit because I really want to pull the green out. Okay, and then a pink. So this is a brighter pink, but there is brighter pinks in here. There's also kind of peachy pink in here as well. All right. What you doing about quit scratching that ear? All right, so I'm gonna put the mesh flat. See, it's gonna want to roll in on itself. So it's opposite of the way it comes off the roll. So it comes off the roll, that is the top. This is the underside. That's what we're gonna use. So I'm gonna curl it up 2 or 3 times. Not as much as usual. And then, there. So see how much ruffle we're gonna have? We're gonna have about 16 inches of ruffle. Now, if you have trouble, you can use a little clip here until you get down there. Bella says, when are you bringing him out again? Yes, always. She always wants to see him. That's her life mission. Okay. I want to put these 2 in with this kind of dusty pink. See how pretty those 2 look against each other? So these are cut at 12 inches. I'm just going to pinch it in half, get a little bit of curl under it, put it in, and then all together, and then put it down. So we're going to alternate colors. Okay, Bella, don't bug. Come here. Put our little ribbons down. Look how cute that is. Alright. The reason I didn't do the cream is because it just really wasn't the look I wanted, but with this, you could use beige cream, pink, green, or white. Any of those colors are going to work really well with this side. So you don't have to follow the exact same colors I do. You can do it whichever way you want. Okay. Oh, y'all, so I didn't get to go live yesterday. My printer over the weekend, my sublimation printer, decided it was done working for me. I spent like 5 days trying to fix it. I tried everything, and I cannot get it to work correctly. So I had to break down yesterday and go get a new one. So it's been an adventurous week already. So if you haven't seen that my shipment to you has gone out, that's why. But it'll go out tomorrow. I got the new printer. I'm still adjusting the colors a little bit, but it's working. So, okay, so same thing. We just put them right on top. Technology is fabulous until it doesn't want to work. Me too. I love the vintage rose. I love the vintage look. Like, it's really pretty. Okay. Got our... See how pretty those look against each other? And now you see how that makes that green pop? But it pulls in the colors that I want it to. If I did a green, and you can do a green, I was just worried that it would kind of wash the green out, and it's so pretty that I really wanted to see that. Are you pouting now, Bella? Connor, I think she's pouting. Huh? I think Bella's pouting. Look at her. She's right there. Over by the TV. Yeah, she went over there when Mercedes came out. She wanted to see Mr. Muffets. Okay. Yeah, it does kind of look like that. Okay. Here we go. See, and don't these look pretty against each other? These? Yeah, vintage romance. I agree. That's exactly what it looks like to me. There's something so pretty about it. Okay. So when I get these on here, I take these two and I start at the top with the curl and I walk the mesh all the way down to the bottom, so that way they will ruffle against each other and they'll help hold each other up, and then I can get that really pretty look that I like of everything being nice and full. So that's why I do that. Okay, spread our ribbons out. It will also start to kind of compress them as you go along, but that's going to look really pretty, especially with the curls. But if you have just a little bit more ruffle than what I normally do, then you get a little bit of a fuller wreath. And I like that, so we're going to do that. So usually I do more curl than ruffle, but today we're doing more ruffle than curl. Same method, but it does look a little different. Okay. There we go. The pink is also embossed ribbon, so it's vibrant but not as vibrant because it does have that embossing on it, and so it's a little bit lighter because of the embossing. So I'll show you. Alright, so you can see how it's embossed. So that lets a little bit of light through, and then it ends up making the ribbon lighter. Hi, you want to come up here? You come up here, Bella? Bella. Oh, she is not looking at me. She's looking over there. Alrighty. There we go. So I'm really doing more like 2 good curls instead of 3. I can't believe that Hobby Lobby already put out fall and Christmas. That's just crazy. It just gets earlier and earlier. It's not even May. Well, I mean, May's tomorrow, but it's not May yet. There. How pretty is that? Okay. Can y'all believe that? In April, they put out Christmas and fall in April. It might be because, I wonder if it's because they're worried they might not get, I don't know. If they were worried they weren't going to get more, then I would put it out later, not earlier. I don't know. It's weird. Definitely strange. I'm not starting earlier just because they are though. Yep. Usually they don't bring out fall until June. That's usually when we start making fall. But not this year apparently. I don't know. Kind of strange. There we go. That's pretty. Yeah, see, I thought about that too, but it would seem to me like, or maybe they're trying to sell off the stuff that they have that's at a lower price because they know things are going to be a higher price. I don't know. I don't know. Hard to say. There are other countries that sell this stuff though, so hopefully they're working on making deals with them. So a tariff is like, if you know how in Canada when people buy stuff from the US, it gets over there and then they have to pay more? It's like that. It's like a tax. Thank you, I think so too. It's the cost of sending it over here, basically. But since they're both posturing with their, I'm going to charge more, I'm going to charge more, it's a little on the ridiculous side. So. I do understand why they're doing it. It's just very painful. I don't think we would ever make these kinds of things again in the US. It's just too costly over here. We'll see what happens. That's all we can do. Okay. Don't these look pretty against each other? Alrighty. Oh, so because of the whole thing with my printer, and some of my orders are going out late, I decided to put all my signs on sale for 15% off for a couple days, just as a I'm sorry. Ooh, excuse me. But everything will be going out tomorrow. I have lots of sign and ribbon sets. Yeah, I'm afraid the same thing that I'm sending out tomorrow. I got a whole bunch I'm sending out. Some of these. 2. I think we might make the purple one next because I am dying to make that one. Because it's purple. And then blue. I know Z wanted to see the blue one. Yeah, governments don't think about anybody except themselves. Yeah, their own little stuff. Okay. They don't think about us. There we go. The great thing about being creative is you can find ways around things. So if that's what we have to do, then that's what we'll do. Okay, so we did that one. Let's do the other side. You see how they help hold each other up and they help keep that spread out? That helps a lot. Okay. I'm not going to worry about my ribbons right now because when we get done, they're going to get squashed again, so I'll just redo them at the end. Okay. There we go. The color kind of looks orange, but it's not. I don't know why it looks that way on camera, but it's really not. It's more of a pinky color, but it's kind of hard to see on camera. So if it's looking orange, it's not. It's not orange. Yeah. Okay. There we go. There. Oh. Every time somebody goes down the hall, she like sits up to see if it's... Uh-huh. She is funny. Funny girl. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the top, except on the top we'll really spread out our ribbons, kind of like in an X, so then we can really see. Now you can see how pretty those match. Thank you for sharing. The mesh is cut at 35 inches, and the ribbons are cut at 12. And we're doing approximately a 16-inch ruffle, and the rest is curl. Curl on each end. There we go. Yeah, the wide stripe mesh is very pretty. Woo, 25%. That's a lot. This is like COVID all over again. It's the way it was then too. Okay. Alrighty. So we're going to spread them out just like we did on the bottom. This time you want to make sure that it's not squashing the bottom, so you might have to just lift it up a little. But you see how it wants to smash down like this? Having them stand up against each other keeps it from doing that. Yes, please. Let's switch these around. I don't. Do you know you left his door open? You left Ross's door open. Ah. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. There we go. if you're trying to do the curl on the other side, just curl it from the middle and it'll curl very nicely. That's how I do it. When I get to the other side, I just use the middle and curl it. And that works really well. It's time to move to Iceland. Yeah. I'm not sure my family would follow me there. Yeah. I do want to see one of those ice hotels. I definitely want to do that. That would be so much fun. Hello, Mercy. Hmm?
Talking to Ross.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay. Mercy, we were just talking about the whole thing with China. Did you see that Hobby Lobby had their fall and Christmas out already? I'm good. How are you? Okay. All right. Of course. Yes, I want to see the Aurora Borealis. I always wanted to see that. Me too. I have not been over there either because I'm trying not to spend money either. Exactly. Yep, it's crazy. Hey, maybe Sam's will bring out their fall and Christmas ribbon early. Wouldn't that be nice? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Hello. There. This out. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. That ribbon is so pretty. Okay. Oh my gosh. It could just be that Christmas is their biggest seller, and so they just want to have more time to sell it. Who knows? knows. They know. Alrighty. See how nice and full this is? Having just a little bit more ruffle, but still having the curl just makes it a little bit fuller. And then it's really nice and full. I like them to be full. Okay. I bet they will get a lot of Candyland. I know how popular it was last year. We will be doing a tree early this year just because I'll be working with King of Christmas and they want it early. So maybe they're all trying to get it in early. I don't know. I know, isn't it pretty? Yeah. See, and look how well it matches that. Can you see that? Pretty. I think you could definitely do this blush color with, like, I wouldn't do a sage green, but a lighter green. Not a lime green, but maybe a muted green. Or the beige, that would be really pretty too. Or even cream. But I wanted it to really pop, so the white worked for me. The white will kind of, it's not going to be like a huge thing. It just helps bring out that other color. So sometimes you can use, you know, brighter colors to bring out more muted colors. Right, so this is a little bit of a more muted color, but once you get it against that white, it doesn't look muted, it looks much brighter. So just a little trick to make it pop out a little better. If I'd put it against the cream, it wouldn't look as bright. So that's why I didn't do the cream. See, I'll show you. See, the cream kind of mutes it out a little bit and makes it look a little bit orange, whereas the white just helps not do that. So that's why we did that. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay. There. Okay, and then we can fix our ribbons here. There. Look how pretty. Now, you see how well it makes that green pop out? Yeah, and see you can pick up on the pinks now. Let's see. Is that the one? Yeah. Thought about putting a little bit of green in it. I don't know if I want to do that or not. No, I think that's too blue-green. Yeah. Let's see. want to put florals in it. Okay. So the sign, let's do, okay, just gonna pop a hole in it here. Let's do right here. And right there. I know. Yep, you gotta have a new plan. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love this one. This one is so pretty. Okay. I might have a really pretty pink, but I'd have to go downstairs to get it. I should have thought about that. I wish I had thought about that. Do y'all want me to skip it or do you want me to get it? I don't think I have anything in this bag. Do I? No, nothing I would put in there. All right. I think we're going to put it on the side today. There. Oh, that's so pretty. It's on the calendar. Deborah. It's right on the calendar. If you look in the post for the members, you'll see it right on there. Ooh. Okay. Go. Alrighty. So do you want me to go get the florals? Or do you want to skip them? Because all of my florals are in the garage. But I'm pretty sure I have something that would match this really well. There we go. Yes, get the florals. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. You can just look at the pretty florals on that. this is the one I was thinking of. Look how pretty. But look at these. These are super pretty. And they look just like the flowers on here. This, I think that's too bright. But this would probably work. Okay, let's get our glue on. Okay, I still need to rearrange my room here. Go that way. All right. Hold on, I have to lean. There. Did I get it? Yes. Okay. All right, so while we're waiting on that, we'll do a bow. Look how pretty. That is gonna look fabulous. I know, I love peonies. And these are little, like, tiny roses. Aren't they pretty? Okay. Now, we're gonna put did you hang paneling for your mom? That's funny. Okay. Whose surgery? Is it your pups? So we're gonna take the white and we're gonna do a dovetail, and we're gonna do a small, like about 7-inch tail. Okay, so we'll do spider bow. All right, we want a 6-inch loop, another 6-inch loop, another one. Okay, and then you just trim it off. So you'll have 2 tails on one side and 2 loops on the other side. Oh. I know, right? Okay, so I'm going to flip the bow maker so that I don't have to think about which way I'm going, because you want 2 tails on the opposite side on the next one. So I just flip the bow maker. It works really well. You don't know what wood paneling is? We had that when I was young, but my parents painted it. It didn't paint very well, but they painted it. Okay. So you see how we have 2 loops, then 1 loop and 2 tails, and then 2 loops, 1 loop with 2 tails. So see, we flip it again. So each time we flip it, it makes it easy just to keep going in the same direction. So you don't really have to think about it. I love this because it uses less ribbon. It's really pretty. It's a great bow. I mean, you'll have plenty of ribbon to do others, but there we go. Thank you, Mercy. Okay. Yeah, it looks like wood. Yeah. You okay, Bella? Connor. Hey, Connor.
Huh?
Look behind you. Yeah, we did wallpaper in my mom and dad's house. I've done wallpaper. It's interesting. So see how I didn't use all the ribbon on any of these because we're doing the spider bow, so it uses less ribbon. I like it, and it's just pretty. It's just a pretty bow, so I like that too. I like to put my focal ribbon on the top when I'm doing this bow. Alright, so I'm just going to take my zip tie, go underneath one side, use that to pull it out. Is heating up? Yeah. And then I'll get a little pipe cleaner out. So you can see where the indentation is from the bow maker. We're just going to slide it around, make sure it's in that indentation. I just tighten it enough to make sure everything is where I want it. Okay, then I'm going to put my zip tie under and tighten it. Then I'm just going to stop, spread everything out. You want your tails to go on each side in the middle, like legs. Okay. The great thing about this bow is it's like you have 2 loops, then 1 loop, then 2 loop, then 1 loop. It's a really great round bow. It just works out really well. There we go. All right, now we can fluff it. So to fluff it, I'm just gonna twist it back and forth. Get any little pieces that are stuck down there out. I'm also gonna run my hands under the tails. Like that. Make sure they stay on the side. You should have one of each on each side. Okay. So you have 3 in the middle. You want to do one side and then the other. That way you don't get lost, because it's really easy to get lost if you're not used to making bows. So okay. All right. So we can put our bow on. I want to put it pretty much opposite of our sign. And one thing you can do is you can actually tie your bow in the middle of your mesh so that that holds it up instead of tying it in where your ties are. If you want your bow to stay up more, tie it around the middle, because those two together are going to hold it up. So that works really well to keeping that bow from sinking in. And then I'll just kind of refluff everything, see if I need to trim anything. There we go. Okay. See how pretty that is? Alright, now, these are so pretty. Look at these. I think these came from Festive Creations by Stephanie. This is 63220-CR. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a little hook here. Get some glue on it. And you see how what I do with my little ties is I make them into a circle, and then if I ever decide to do florals, I put them in the circle and I just push it down, and then I can make sure it's going to stay in place. Might be. There we go. Look how pretty that is. Okay, I want to put it where the pinks are because that's where it's going to show up, and then we can put the like pinks in the whites. Okay. If I like the greenery that comes with it, I'll just push it up and use it. If I don't, I just won't. But these are pretty. So this one has a little bit of boxwood on it. Okay, put So see, I just kind of put it in that hook and then I push it down. See, and then it holds up really well. Okay. And if I do that hook, it just tends to stick better. Because I'll tell you, in the South, things will melt off of your door. If they're not in there really well, it's coming off. So I make sure it's going to go on there well. Okay. This one's just a little bud. That's pretty. There we go. Now I keep my glue pretty low so that it doesn't burn me. If you don't keep your glue really low, then leave it for a minute and then come back and push it together, because you don't want to burn yourself. That's no fun. See how I just hook it right in there. Just remember, hair dryers work great for little glue strings. This is pretty too. It's got a little bit of kind of like a green flower on it. That's pretty. Okay. Bit of a peach here. Straighten my ribbons while I'm here. There we go. Pretty. There. Okay. There. See, now you can see, since this pink is up top, you can see how it's pulling out the brighter pink in here. Oh, that's pretty. Cutting up a couple up for the top. There we go. Okay. There we go. That. And there. There. Pretty. Okay. I have to bring some of my florals up here. I've got everything done except I haven't completed the garage yet, so I haven't brought a few things up here yet. I need to do that. Okay. This is cute. I like that. That's pretty. I like this green one. Let's put that green one right here. So about that much hook. That's pretty. Okay. Okay. I have to figure out where I want to put that. Let me put this one in first. There we go. I'm going to put it right here. There we go. There. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, it needed those florals for sure. That brings it together. All right, let's look at it. There we go. That's so pretty. Look how pretty those peonies are. Look at that. That's pretty. That green is kind of bright. I might have to sit on that a minute. I don't know if I like that. No, I definitely don't like that. I might put the white in it. Let's. I don't like that green. It's too green. Okay. Woo! They're hard to get out. But. But at least that tells you how well they're in there. I don't like those. Those don't look right. So, they're really pretty, but they're just not the right green. So let's put peony in there. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's much better. There we go. Okay. Yep, much better. Oh, let's put the little one. It wants to stick together. It's like it was stuck. Okay. Sometimes when they glue these, they kind of glue it all together. Okay. There. All right, let's look at it again. This is going to be much better. I can already tell. Bella, what you doing? There we go. Yes. Much better. There we go. Yes, that's so pretty. Oh, I love that sign. Yeah, green's too green. I know that sounds funny, but it's just like the not right green. It needs to be more of the kind of sagey green. Not like this bright green. I don't even know what color green this is. It's kind of weird. But the peonies are really pretty. Thank you. Awesome. See, we used almost all of them. These are really pretty too. I think I got these from Stephanie as well. But they're just too pink. So we'll have to put them in our bucket over there. All right. Who knows? She has so many. I took one to my hairdresser's place. And they wouldn't put it on the door because they were afraid that the sun would fade it. So it went to the owner's house. That's so funny. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a good night. If I have time, I'll be on tomorrow. I have Mom Hive tomorrow, but I'll either be on sometime tomorrow or sometime Friday. So one or the other for sure. All right. I hope y'all have an awesome night. And I will see you guys tomorrow or the next day. All right. Look at my face, looks so red. I'm hot. See, Mercy, you're not the only one that gets all hot. I have my fan right here. So, yes. I'll see y'all. Bye, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.